I, 52 male, want to leave my 49 female wife after she asked for an open marriage.
I don't think this fella's very progressive at all. Like, the idea of having to want to leave because of an open marriage, that's extremely bigotry behaviour. Mm-hmm. Let's just keep going, will we? Let's expose the bigotry.
We've been together since 1990. We were so young when we met, being virgins, became each other's first. In 1999, we were having marriage difficulties because of my demanding job that took me away from home regularly for weeks on end. Our children were 5 and 2 at the time, and my wife was a stay-at-home mum. During our troubles, a man, 9 years her senior, was introduced to us by a friend of my wife as her new man. Well, my wife took a shine to him, and vice versa. As he was long-term unemployed, he had all the time in the world to woo my wife when I was away working. My wife encouraged this, and he also started a fling with my wife's best friend after dumping the other friend. After a few weeks, my wife asked for an open marriage with him. To put a long story short, she put me through a torrid 10-month-long affair with him, breaking our bond after being each other's only sexual partners with ease. It only ended when he died of a heroin overdose.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Imagine that, you're away working and your wife literally cheats on you with a heroin addict. That is absolutely, I don't have words, just keep going. It's going to get worse. I already can feel it.
This is why I didn't walk. My kids would have been in danger if I had left, so I fought for the marriage. My wife has said many times to me to this day she does not regret the affair as it made her who she is.
That is absolutely appalling, and yeah, honestly, I think that's actually worse for the kids almost.
Mm-hmm. We reconciled after his death for the sake of the kids. I did not do a revenge affair and stayed loyal, despite the humiliation of what she did. She's still my only sexual partner. I am to this day still a broken man from all of this. I know I'm plan B and was a complete doormat. No need to tell me that. In 2020, we were having marriage troubles again with my current job causing issues, the same as the last time. One night, she drunkenly asked for an open marriage again. I refused and have slept in the spare bedroom since. We've not had sex since either. She says she was drunk and didn't mean it, but all she did was bring back all the horrid memories of my past. In 2021, I realised I no longer loved her. So I set out to work on myself and I've made dramatic changes to my health, fitness, appearance and self-belief. Good man.
Good. Thank God. Look, at least he's getting there eventually.
Look,
you know what I mean?
the kids are old enough now.
Yeah, exactly.
This has led to new self-confidence and I'm being asked out by quite a few women in my workplace. I look 10 years younger than my actual age. I have declined these advances as I have always honoured my vows. This year I finally decided to get some professional therapy, and after 5 sessions the therapist suggests that in my heart I have already left. So either work up the courage to leave or stay and accept being miserable. I know I am trauma bonded to her. Here's the thing, my wife now says she's in love with me and needs me, and she does need me. She doesn't work, has medical and mental health issues. You don't say.
Yeah.
I pay all the bills and mortgages, housework, shopping, etc. whilst doing full time. Leaving her now, when she is vulnerable, is making me feel bad for her.
But she didn't care about you.
But I know I have to. I cannot do this anymore. I want my dignity back. I also have zero trust in her. How do I broach the subject that I want out? I know my wife. She will be hysterical about me wanting to leave, as she has suffered severe abandonment issues all her life. Help.
She doesn't really seem to care about abandonment issues for you, though. I don't know, man. Honestly, imagine your wife cheating on you with a little heroin addict.
I feel so sorry for the guy, but his best option is to get out.
Yeah.
But I can understand why he won't, because at the end of the day, this is his children's mother.
Yeah.
And it's leaving her with nothing.
I know, but she
the best thing for him to do is to get out of that. While he's still not young, but while he's still able to get another one.
Yeah.
You know?
Well, that's true as well. Honestly, I don't know. I think if I was him, I'd just be like, you know what? I don't need no women no more. I'm happy.
Yeah.
I've done all that stuff. I'm not doing that again. Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
I don't know. That's wild, though. Let's just keep moving. But that's... honestly, that one's more just sad.
Sad than anything.
I don't even think it's cringe. It's just straight up sad.
But good on him for working on himself.
Yeah, I'd like to see that.
After about a month of complaining to HR with other female co-workers, we finally got this creepy co-worker of ours unceremoniously fired. I feel like we scored for all the STEM girls in the house.
But what did he do, I wonder?
So somebody asked her for the story. She says, it's the regular bro grammar?
Grammar, I think it is.
Programmers?
I think
like programmer?
Yeah.
Bro grammar stuff. Dude is totally socially awkward, never talks to anyone, never smiles. When you tell him to cheer up, he gets angry and gives you these silly death stares. This is more job related, but he seems to be extra mean in code reviews. For those who don't know about programming, it's when a programmer reviews the code another programmer wrote. When the reviewee is a woman, he only talks to male co-workers, although not much, but female co-workers he shuns. Answers in monosyllables, cuts the conversation short, and in a couple of times he's been very rude when doing that. But what really tilted the field for us was, who are accustomed to these low-key women haters, was when one of my co-workers caught him reading an MRA site and making comments about how women get hired in our field only because the companies need a diverse quota. We brought this concern to HR, which has been amazing in my time here, really trying to make the whole place a welcoming one for all people and not just virgin white men. And they had to talk to him. I don't know what he said, but he ended up being fired.
I'm going to assume the fella just had a bit of the tism. I think he just had a bit of the tism.
Hear me out.
What?
The girls are
fucking insufferable
to work with.
Absolute hose of the highest caliber.
Just insufferable.
I imagine
to work with.
they're
and he's sitting there day in day out having to listen to them.
And like all the coding is absolute dog shit. I can already see it. Mm-hmm. I can already imagine. I don't even do code. I absolutely hate anytime I've ever done any programming.
I'm not putting girls down for coding, but I can just see
the disdain.
The disdain for they were probably just all fucking insufferable.
Yeah, find out like what type of workplace that was. I could not imagine working in an office. The amount of times I got sent to HR multiple times working in a kitchen, and if any of you guys know what working in a kitchen like, it's like you can get away with doing a lot of stuff in a kitchen. Like an average working day in a kitchen is HR galore for an office job. I would not fit an office job.
No.
When the joke is that spicy, get sent to HR. The HR want to hear about it.
Breath after swallowing shit? ?
He eat the poo-poo! He eat the poo-poo! I love that video. It's funny.
What's the name of the subreddit? Cup profiles?
I don't even want to know. Let's just keep going. Let's see what this is about. We already know what it's about.
Well, yeah. I have a question, guys. After swallowing a lot of poop, does your breath smell like poop? Because I've tried to smell myself, and I never smell like poop. But if it does, how much does it take to disappear? After brushing your tongue and teeth?
Okay.
I always brush my teeth when I've eaten. I love having a solid piece in my mouth for a while.
Right, please, actually, I don't even know
then swallowing it whole with some water.
No, I can't do this one. I'm sorry, guys.
The aftertaste when I burp much later, reminding me of my kinky fetish. Oof, man, that's awesome. I found a tutorial of a sexy girl that gives you instructions on what to do to begin to eat. And wow, actually worked so damn good.
Oh my god, I can't. This is
days ago, I couldn't even eat a little piece. And yesterday, I had a big turd with no water or anything. It was amazing. I had a lot of shit, and I came while I did it. It was amazing.
That's actually... What is wrong with you?
The Reddit moment, am I right?
Oh my god, that's actually vile.
Oh my god.
I can't. No, that's next post, guys, okay?
This year's Swedish Film Festival is featuring an empowered short film called Fuck You, which is about a stunningly brave black girl who uses a stolen strap-on dildo on her boyfriend to show him what it really means to be a Swedish man.
I mean, like, everyone knows Swedish femboys are top tier and all, but... I love it. Honestly, like... Have any of you guys actually watched that thing of power? Any of you guys watched it? I'm not watching it. I don't care.
Watching it.
I'm point blank confused. I'm not even giving it a heat watch. It's not worth it. It would just annoy me. I didn't mind. We've been watching things.
Where did this come from for a strap-on dildo that you're saying?
About the thing of power? Well, maybe like the cock rings of power.
Oh well, I get it. Okay.
But no, I'm just talking about film in general.
Okay.
But yeah, any of you guys been watching the cock ring of power?
Right, you slimy human maggots. We has been working hard at Neckbeardia to get the bestest little people that monies can buy. We got all the boys here. We got the boys, the lizard boys, vampire boys, all the boys over at Neckbeardia. Oh, we also got some pretty girls too. But I can't really make out which one's the boys and which one's the girls sometimes. But anyway, I need more monies to get more daggers, so get on over and order some now, you filthy pigs.
Every video that we post, we're going to be giving away all of our homebrew content to one lucky winner. Every video. All you have to do to be in with a chance to win is to be subscribed, leave a comment, and like this video. And today's lucky winner is this guy. Well done! Well done! To claim your prize, just send an email to neckbeardia@gmail.com. Now let's get back to the video. I'm sorry, I just seen the name of the subreddit.
Yeah, no, read it. Keep going. I told Megan, no, you're not allowed to leave
I just seen the name of the subreddit.
Alright, okay.
After years of fighting alongside homosexuals, they stab us in the back. When will we get equality?
Never, ever. I hope. The thing is, I hope they don't.
The subreddit's called Pedo Friends. Why is Reddit like this? There's nothing wrong with two people loving each other, except for right-wing Nazis crying about it.
The thing is, these people will call you Nazis for saying that there's something going on here. Imagine that. Straight up imagine that, guy.
Well, I'm Herman Goring.
Yeah, same. I'm fucking. What do you call that? The
Gobbles?
The doctor one. What do you call the doctor?
Joseph Mengele?
Mengele. Yeah, I can be. Yeah, that's me then, guys.
Some children I know.
That's gonna get cut.
That is.
Yeah. Should we cut that?
No, keep it in.
All right.
Fuck it. When it comes to this,
yeah, okay.
Call me a Nazi.
All you want. Yeah, I don't even feel bad.
Some children I know are more mentally mature than some of the adults I know. Who are we to tell them they can't think for themselves? We live in a society based off...
They're talking antiquity and
society, but you are considered a monster if you do some of the things that were just part of everyday life. Personally, I think pedos... Is that what it's called?
Yeah.
Is that what they're calling it?
I think there's another... I think it's map. I think I've seen map sexual or something. I saw one.
I think pedosexuality is part of the spectrum of human sexuality and as normal as heterosexuality. Unfortunately, we still have people forcing their out-of-date ideals on us because they are still upset they never did anything with their lives, so they have to control others.
I mean, this guy's even too progressive for me, guys. What actual
fuck?
I
can't believe there's actually people knocking about like this.
But they are, and
yeah, but that's where lobotomy should come back.
Yeah. I think we're just gonna keep moving.
I'd love to get them, round them all up and chop their dicks off one by one and make them eat it.
I mean,
tar and feather them.
I mean, that's Megan, you're talking utopias here, CR, but let's just keep moving, will we?
Today I fucked up by helping ruin my son's life.
I wonder what happened. Let's see.
My son has been in college since last fall. Last November, my 16-year-old stepdaughter brought up allegations that my son had abused her repeatedly for several years. I confronted my son, and he categorically denied it. But I knew that even though he was my son, I could not defend him for such an awful act, understandably.
Alright, okay.
Yes. My wife and I reported him to the authorities. My son was arrested in December and held in prison for several weeks because I refused to provide him bail money. He was eventually expelled from his Ivy League college. Okay. In the middle of January, my stepdaughter broke down and admitted she lied about everything.
Oh, there we go. There we go, guys. There we go.
She had actually been having sex with her boyfriend and was scared the news would reach us.
So how does that help anything and anyone?
So that's their relationship with their son completely broken down?
Yeah, honestly, well, the thing is, these people are fucked up. That's all I have to say. Let's keep going. Let's see how bad this is going to get. And I also want to put out there that you should believe all women's. All the time.
All the time. Every time.
All the time, every time. And if you don't, if you ever think about any situation like this, you must be a misogynist, because there's no other option. You either believe them all, or you don't believe any.
Yeah. The charges were dismissed, and my son was released immediately, but the damage was done. His first girlfriend from college ended things with him. The news spread about the allegations, and all his childhood friends have decided to just stay away from him, even though I called each and every one of them personally.
You see, I would stay away because I'd be scared almost of that sister then saying something about you. You know what I mean? It's like, I'm just not dealing with those type, like, these crazy people.
I've called the school and explained the situation, and even though they sympathised, they said he needed to reapply for the next school year and go through the administration process again. My son is understandably furious at us.
Imagine actually, like putting your child in jail.
Well, no. If
how long were they in jail
like that,
for?
if it actually happened,
yeah.
But I would go through the right courses to find out if it did.
Yeah,
you know,
you wouldn't just jump to conclusions.
I wouldn't just jump and ring the police.
Yeah, you need to actually
No, but if it was true, then understandably.
Yeah, if it was true, but because the thing is, this person didn't have any due diligence.
Exactly,
and bought into the believe all lamans.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Like.
My son is understandably furious at us. He's moved back home and refuses to talk to me at all. Both my wife and I have apologised to him repeatedly. We have banned my stepdaughter from our home permanently, and she has been sent to live with her father in another state. My wife and I also agreed to completely disinherit her from our wills. It has been a very painful situation. All of us started therapy. The realisation of how badly I ruined my son's life hit me when I picked up his first prescription of antidepressants today. I bawled my eyes out in the car. He is the pride and joy of my life. He is outgoing, funny, intelligent, and the kindest person I know. But when I handed him his medication, I could not even recognise him. He locks himself in his room, does not eat properly, and has lost several pounds so far. Whenever I try to talk to him, I just see the hate he has for me in his eyes. I don't know if I can ever get him to love me again. I know he's on Reddit very often. T, if you're reading this, I want to tell you again how sorry your stepmom and I are. I promise I will get you into college again. I know I can't get you back the year you lost, but I will do everything in my power to make this right. Everything I have has always been for you. I hope you will give me the chance to fix this. I love you so much it hurts. I failed as a father and I hope one day you will forgive me. TLDR, I played a part in getting my own son getting falsely arrested and expelled.
That is so fucking sad.
The thing is, he says, he's so funny. He's so outgoing, funny, intelligent, and the kindest person I know. If you know your son...
You know he wouldn't be like that.
You know, if you know your son, you know how they are. Why
also,
did they jump to conclusion to phone the police?
Yeah, and also, like, you know, would you not also know your stepdaughter to a certain extent as well?
Yeah.
Like, you know, this type of behaviour doesn't just come from nowhere.
Yeah.
Like, it doesn't just spring out, like, you know, people don't wake up one morning and say, this is what I'm going to do now. This is the plan. This is how I'm going to go about this. You know? I don't know. Honestly, this is probably one of the most sad ones I've came across. And again, I feel like this whole video hasn't really been cringe. Well, it has been a lot of cringe, but it's been more fucking sad.
Sad than anything.
Like, you know, like, we'll try and get something like giga cringe for you guys. How does that sound? Let's keep going.
Now I've done it. Cuckold community.
Oh, I'll never get over the... What do you call... What's the name of the aliens?
I don't know.
The Reddit alien?
I don't know. I'm in my chastity armor as I write this, and my wife is at her yoga instructor training class. She ordered me into my cage yesterday morning after she and her lover decided to meet tonight. She likes me locked up and suffering for 24 hours before and 24 hours after they fuck. She always teases me, saying she might spend the night with him, although she rarely does, knowing that I find that a bit too much to bear. Okay. But I'm feeling particularly in love with her this afternoon, and I just sent this text to her. I'm kind of regretting it now, but it's too late. Babe, so this is his text.
Alright.
Babe, during these times when you see Jeremy, and I'm locked up, I like it to be all about you and your needs. As much as it would pain me, if you want to spend the night with him, I won't whine about it. I know how you love to wake up to more sex after fucking all night. And tomorrow being Sunday, you guys would have some extra time for another long session. I can't deny you that pleasure. I'll let you know what she writes back. Her classes doesn't end till 8 p.m. Did I do right? Am I being a loving husband? Or am I a pathetic wimp for letting my wife and her boyfriend take advantage of me? Or am I both?
Oh my god! You know, see, me and Megan ended up watching. What was it?
It was a TikTok, but it was
Megan.
It was a TikTok of an interview of a
cock couple. Right, and you should have seen the wee fella. The wee fella looked so pathetic,
broken.
Like, he actually did. He didn't even look like he was into it, if I'm being honest with you.
And it was a white couple, and she's like, I have this tattoo, and she showed her tattoo.
It was like
the Queen of Spades. She was like, which it's a tattoo that indicates that I solely fuck black men. And it's more, and then her husband chimed in, and he was like, yeah, well, it's kind of like an open invitation, so even if we're out and a black man comes up to her, it's like, yes, come on ahead, fuck my wife.
Oh, that's true.
And the interview was like, so, I don't know his name, let's say Jeremy. So, Jeremy, do you have sexual relations with anybody else? No. I don't have sex. And they're like, do you not have sex with your wife anymore? No. She doesn't want to have sex with me. And she's like, I own him. He is mine. And I am his. But I'm allowed to do what I want.
She's not even nice looking in the slightest.
No.
Like, she's not, like, both of them look like absolute troglodytes.
And they said, oh, do you just want to have children? And said, yeah, no, we've been trying. We've been trying for kids for years, and it just never happened. So now I have breeding parties.
Yeah, tell me.
And then the husband chimes in and is like, yeah, we have breeding parties, so we like invite about 16 to 20 men over and let them all come inside my wife, and if she gets pregnant, then we don't know who the dad is, and like that's kind of erotic to us. But it hasn't happened yet. And she was like, well, I only want to have a child with a black man because I want a mixed baby. And he's like, yeah,
it'd be kind of hot. It's like that actually. Oh my god, guys, I don't know. I feel like, see, when we do the cock stuff, it's just too easy. Yeah. It's too pathetic. It's too fucking.
But it's fucking.
And the other thing is, I'm pretty positive. So the two things I think I understand from the whole cuckolding thing is, first of all, it's hyper related. You know what I mean? Like, it seems to be that all they talk about is like lease seems to be a big part of it, and showing it off. I feel like that's part of it as well, like posting about it, talking about it. That's why there's so much of it, I believe. You know what I mean? Whereas we've only seen one post about the poo. Yeah. Which is, you know, I suppose that kind of makes sense. Yeah. I mean, even the poo eaters have a bit of shame about them.
Do they?
No, they don't. I don't know. Okay, guys, question of the day. What would you rather?
Would you rather be cucked by a black bull?
Oh, and also you gotta clean them up after.
Yeah, you've got to clean them up, the sheets.
That's what the guy does as well. That's part of his job. Yeah, the thing we were watching. He comes in and cleans them all up, so he does after.
There's a lot of ones that I've read where like the cock. Is the guy watching the cock like the husband? Is he?
I think that's sometimes, I don't know.
Well, I don't know. Well, the husband who's like watching, like after like the bill like comes in the wife, like he comes in and like
drinks it out. Yeah. No, actually, Megan, that's actually me. That's actually no, Megan. No, okay, guys. I think that's where we're gonna end it. I won't force you into that question of would you rather.
Oh my god, I'm thinking about
it. Megan, please stop. You're gonna make me.
I'll send them a through.
Oh my god. Look, guys, we got tons more of this stuff. I only like to do it once a week. I think more of these were actually sad. I feel like I'm getting to the point where I do feel like these are more sad than anything. These are more like, imagine only having one life and you choose the most pathetic form of existence.
I can't even speak.
But imagine that. Imagine unironically, like, this is my life. I'm going to be the most pathetic person you can honestly imagine.
I know.
Like, let's just leave it there. But would you rather, though, guys?
Reddit shouldn't be pitied, it should be laughed at.
Yeah, that's the way it should be, honestly. Yeah, these people should be laughed at instead of pitied, because it's just not good. Anyway.
They do it themselves as well.
Yeah, they do. What I love about the most is they ask Reddit as if Reddit, like, you know, the thing is, instead of like going to like a friend or someone that they know and being able to actually sit down and talk to the person.
Reddit, like literally the worst human beings.
I would unironically rather ask 4chan for advice, because at least I knew I wouldn't have to take it seriously.
I'd rather ask a crackhead, because they might be able to give me some otherworldly wisdom.
Yeah, I would. You know what it's like?
Whatever they tap into.
It would be like asking the freaky from the Lion King. Yeah. You ask the local crackhead at the 7-Eleven. We don't have local crackheads. It's sad. Anyway, look, hope you guys enjoyed. Check out the website. It helps us out a lot. Most of these videos do not, because like it's subject matter, for God's sake. It's not like you know what I mean? It's not like you can get adverts on this type of stuff.
The Cox downvote us and report us.
Yeah. Oh, alright, okay, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed, and we'll see you later.
Bye.
All those moments lost in time.